Hey guys, I'm back with another Xfinity video for you guys. As you see right here, this is an Xb3 box, and tomorrow it will be an Xb6 box. We're gonna do a full install tomorrow. Not weird actually. The technician is gonna come out and take away this Xb3 box and install an Xb6 box. But my previous videos have been getting a lot of questions and a lot of requests, so I'm going to try to cover all of those questions and cover all those requests in this one video. As you can see, this is an Xb3 box, and we are going to test the speed of this Xb3 box before the technician comes out and installs it tomorrow. The current speed of this Xb3 box is 150 megabits per second, and tomorrow when he installs the Xb6 box, we're gonna bump this all the way up to the 1 gig speed and see what we get. But like I said, before we do this, we're gonna test the speed on here right next to the Xb3 box, and we're gonna go in different areas of the house and test the speed. And again, when he installs the Xb6 tomorrow and we get the 1 gig, we're gonna do the same tests to see how the speed varies based on where you are in the house. All right, so let's get into it. So, and again, in this test, just for the sake of the haters, we're going to use a Mac as well as a PC, because I got some guys and some comments saying that, oh, Macs aren't capable of reading the proper speeds, which I believe is BS. But you know, everybody is subject to their own opinions, so we're going to do all types of tests with this test. So the first test is going to be a speed test with my iPhone 10, which should be well capable of displaying what this thing can do. So this is a Wi-Fi test of the 150 gig speed of this Xb3 right here. Let's see what we're getting when we do a speed test. Wow, I'm impressed. So right now it says that we're getting over 150 gigs. We're promised 150 and we're getting about 178, which is great because it's more than what we were promised, right? I think we would all be happy with that. Let's do it again. Doing it again. Pretty consistent there. Same numbers. Same numbers. Alright. Upload speed. Alright. And let's do it one more time just to check it out. Third time's a charm. We always do these speed tests 3 times because to avoid any of the variables. Actually, it'd be good to do it at different times and stuff like that, because different times, different amounts of people can be on the internet, and that could affect it. Different things could be going on in your neighborhood that could affect it. So, but for the most part, in case there's an error in the app, that's why I do it 3 times. All right, so that concludes the speed test with our iPhone. Let's go over to our MacBook Pro and do the same speed test using the same speed test application. Actually, I changed my mind. Before we do that, let's just do the speed test again using the Xfinity application. Alright, on our iPhone 10. Start the speed test. See what it says. Xfinity, just in case it's being biased. Okay, so Xfinity is giving us a download speed of 159, which is lower than what we previously got. You know? Right, let's test it again. Testing it again. Okay, this time looks like it went higher. Wow, actually lower. This is very, very interesting stuff, folks, because these Xfinity numbers are all over the place using the Xfinity app. One more time. Let's see what we get now. See, it goes all the way up there. Okay. We got 169.9, 171.30, 171.3 megabits per second, which is actually good because, like I said, we promised 150 with this plan that this Xb6 is having. Just for kicks, let's do it one more time. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Alrighty, boom, 170. Alright, so we can see based on both of these apps that the download speeds are pretty much around 170. Alright, so I'm anxious to see what they'll be tomorrow once the Xb6 is installed. Let's move to the basement, shall we? Let's go. Okay, I'm in the basement now, and it's not that far away from upstairs. It's literally just the door that was like right next to me. You go down a few steps, and so it's not that far, just to give you guys an idea. But it is a basement, and the speed should change a little bit. Still pretty good. Still pretty good, if you ask me. I'm only going to do 2 of these this time, guys, because I don't want to make the video too long, but I want you guys to see that the speeds aren't changing that much based on where I am in the house. We'll see again after I go upstairs. It's going to vary from house to house, obviously, because some people might have thicker walls than others, some people's houses might be bigger than others, so there's a bunch of different variables, but I'm just trying to cover all the questions that I got on the comments of the Xb6 versus Xb3. Should you upgrade? And I'm going to do one more. As you can see, the download speeds have kind of pretty much been the same with this. And once again, download speeds are surprisingly higher than the Xfinity app. Upload speeds 6.3. Let's go back to Xfinity app. Alright, let's try this again. See what it says. Alright. It'll take a few megabits. And the upload speed is actually less. Alright. So that was the Xfinity app. I'm not going to do a third test. There's no point in us being like doing these over and over and over and over again. But the speed is not varying that much based on where we are in the house. Still getting pretty good, pretty decent internet speed. If you want to stream something to your smart TV, or if you're downstairs in the basement and you want to get access to some pretty fast internet. Alright, let's go upstairs now. I'm gonna let this one finish since I started it, and we'll go upstairs and see what speeds we're getting upstairs. Alright, 171. Pretty good, pretty consistent. Boom. Alright, let's go upstairs. Alright folks, we are now upstairs in an upstairs bedroom of the house, and we're going to test the speed again. And see what we're getting. And this house is kind of like open. So the speeds aren't, I don't expect the speeds to be that bad. And, as far as like when you move around and get different changes. But as you can see, it's pretty much the same as downstairs. So Xfinity is doing a good job at bringing the speeds and making them be pretty much the same throughout the household. It's not varying that much. All right, see what we got again. This time I'm only going to do it twice. All right, it's pretty much the same. And we'll go to, and we'll go to the Xfinity app now, just to have something else to gauge it off of, because I remember before I was thinking the Xfinity app was kind of cheating. Boom, boom, test again. I'm only going to do this once. Alright, 169. You see the Xfinity app is actually a little slower. Alright. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Now let's do the Macbook Pro test. Alright, so the first test we're going to do once again is the Ookla speed test. And you can see that the Ethernet is not plugged in this time. We're going to do two Ooklas, two Xfinities, not plugged in with Ethernet, then plugged in with Ethernet. Alright, so you can see that the internet speed from the phone to the MacBook is not varying by much at all. It's actually the same exact speeds that we're getting with our phones. So it's pretty impressive, you know. Try it again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty much the same speeds. Alright. Pretty much the same speeds, guys. Pretty much the same speeds. Alright, now let's switch over to the Xfinity speed tester. Let's see what we got here. Xfinity speed tester is kind of like not as smooth functioning, it seems like. It's kind of choppy. But speeds nonetheless, pretty much the same. Test again. And the last test is going to be with the Ethernet cable connected to see if that's going to make a difference. Normally they say it does, but I found that it doesn't. It's kind of weird. So, and with this MacBook Pro, you have to plug in your Ethernet cable to this adapter that Apple has. So you got to plug the Ethernet in here, because this does not have an Ethernet built in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my Ethernet right here, inside of my MacBook. Now you see the Ethernet's plugged in. And I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi off. Now we're just running all Ethernet right here. So let's do the speed test again with the Ookla. Connecting. Now that just pinged all the way over. I'm going to see if it goes faster. And very interesting. A little bit slower actually. And for uploading, no dice. So right now we're seeing that it kind of makes no difference if you're on Wi-Fi or if your Ethernet cable's connected to your computer. You're pretty much going to get the same speed, which is kind of amazing if you ask me. It's kind of scary too, because I don't know, are they frying our brains with these signals that they're sending through the air? No, same speed. I'm like, is my Wi-Fi really off? It's just this technology is just so interesting. A lot of different factors come into it, and it's kind of scary. It's like, is this really off? Is this running off the Ethernet? All right, let's boom. Xfinity tester. Press it again. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 75. Getting the same speeds, guys. Getting the same speeds that we had on the... Interesting. Getting the same speeds that we had before when it was Wi-Fi that's connected, which is very interesting to me. Does it matter where you are in your house? Will your speeds vary? Well, actually it does. It's a fact that your speeds will change depending on where you are in the house. It's just not in this house because it's kind of like open. So let's go to the basement. Alright, we're downstairs again, guys. Let's just do 2 for each. 2 speed tests for each. Downstairs. Seeing if this makes a difference. Giving you guys exactly what you asked for in the comments. Why? Oh, interesting. It's not working because my Wi-Fi isn't turned on. So that is great to know that it does in fact not, the Wi-Fi off feature does in fact work. Alright, so turn the Wi-Fi on, it's connected, and let's go. Because remember upstairs just now when I did the speed test, I did not connect the Wi-Fi again. Now we're fully connected. Come on. Make sure I'm connected to the right one. Yes, I am. And why isn't this working? Let me refresh this page, guys. Alright, page has been refreshed. Alright, here we go. That was interesting to see. And same speeds, not much changed at all. Upstairs to downstairs. Alright. Xfinity test. Same. But one thing is dope that you're buying, you know, 150 and you're getting 170. So that's not bad. This house does not have bad internet at all for the 150 that you're promised and you're getting 170. You know, of course it varies at your house because your house doesn't have the same wiring, your house doesn't have the same stuff as this house. So, you know, just giving you guys a general idea. But tomorrow I cannot wait to see what the Xb6, once it's wired up and he makes a magical phone call to get the super fast, super duper fast 1 gig speed. Let's go back upstairs. Alright, before we left upstairs, downstairs we were getting air. So let me just refresh this page again. And now, went right into the test for us. And as we can see, the speeds are kind of pretty much the same. So, it's getting kind of redundant, guys. I think it's good to say, it's safe to say that in this house, with 150 megabytes that were promised, we're getting a nice amount above that. So, just gonna do one with the Xfinity test and we're gonna be done. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so this is going to conclude today's tests. Once the technician is here tomorrow, I will roll some more and I will tell you and show you the speeds that we have once the technician has left. This concludes today's test. See you guys tomorrow. I just wanted to show you guys that it does make a difference what device you're running the speed test on. This is an older Toshiba PC and it's not even picking up 150 gigs. Everything was picking up 170, 169. This download speed is 22, so it's like super slow. So I guess it's because it's an older machine, I'm not sure, but it's not picking up as much internet speed at all. So if you have possibly an older computer and your computer might be browsing the web really slow, it could potentially be that your computer is just too old and it can't get the signal, because this is an older PC, like I said, and you see the speeds it's getting with the yeah, it's just like all over the place. And my newer MacBook Pro, it's not the newest one, but the newer MacBook Pro and my iPhone 10, you saw what it was getting. 179, 169 at the least. This computer isn't even getting 100 megabits per second downloads. So once again, your speeds could vary depending on the device that you're using to search the web. So this is a prime example of that. This is an older Toshiba, like I said, and maybe it just can't handle the speeds. Alright, see you guys tomorrow with the 1 gig of internet speed. Peace. It is now the next day and the technician is here installing the Xb6 box. We'll do the speed test again after he's done. Okay, so we just did the speed test and look at the speeds that we're getting. I don't know whether it's the walls in the house or the technician and his level of expertise, but this guy right here, I'm hardwired in. And you guys remember from my old speed test I did it at my house, the speeds that I was getting, but I'm hardwired in right now and we're getting on the Ookla speed test. Look at the speeds that we're getting. Of course, this varies depending on what other people are doing and wires and connectivity and stuff like that, but this is pretty much, as you can see right now, I'm getting kind of like the same speeds, pretty much 900 megabits per second download speeds, and uploads about averaging about 41. Let's see, which is significantly better than what I was getting before. Now, just for kicks, Xfinity speed test.
If you want to try another third party, go to fast.com.
Okay.
That's the Netflix back product.
Fast.com. Oh, okay. Oh, it just does it automatically. Oh.
Yeah, it does, and it doesn't do upstream on this one. It's standard.
Okay. Okay, so I just 1.2 gigabits. So it's actually more than one.
Our configuration files throttle you a bit for getting some buffer.
Oh, that's why that happens. Okay. Okay, cool.
Although that's
30.
That's about
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
And if you want to hit one more resource, go to google.com.
Google.com.
Google, do a search for speed test.
Isn't that going to give me Ookla or?
You see the blue button right there in the center?
Yeah. Oh.
That's Google's link out to speed testing resources. This one is a little different too, so it's not uncommon to see different numbers. Just, we're trying to stick our finger into a bunch of different resources here.
Yeah. That one says 201.
I have no idea what servers or what anything they're using when they do this. I haven't looked into it in any meaningful sense.
I'm gonna assume that this one just sucks.
Yeah, this one could just be a little wonky. It's hard to say, but I usually try all three just to get an idea.
Yeah. Typically, a lot of the texts that come out, they go to Ookla.
It's the popular one. It's the one that everybody goes to, and everybody kind of bases their opinions on.
Yeah, they own that domain, speedtest. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's the first one everybody tries. So.
Yeah. So wow, I am impressed with the Ookla results. And let me see right now. I'm gonna unplug.
I wouldn't be surprised if you take
this.
If you get yourself on Wi-Fi and then go back to the Ookla product. I think you might see yourself in the 400 territory.
Because typically, like I know at my house, I get the same hardwire and Wi-Fi.
You should have a meaningful jump between hardwire and Wi-Fi, regardless of what device you're using.
Okay, so we're off. We're not hooked up anymore. Even though right next to the box. Well, like you said, there's a significant jump. Don't think it's going to get up to...
Like I said, 400 is pretty typical on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That's the 5 gigahertz band coming out of the gateway.
So what's going on at my house?
If we were to manually connect you to the 2.4, you would see it be maybe topping out at 200.
What's going on at my house then? Because I hook up my... And I have the Cat 5 cable hooked up. That yellow new cable that you guys get. I don't know why I'm not getting that at my house. Interesting. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to have to look into that. Okay, see now it's even higher. And I know this jumps around. See now it's 715. The last one was 5.
700 is high end of the spectrum for Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Awesome. This is great. And one more just for good measure. I'll only do 3 of them.
Can I move some of your stuff on the counter here?
Sure, yes, definitely. All right. Wow. Amazing. I've heard that Comcast has the ability to make the upload speeds just as fast as the download speeds. Is that true?
We've been selling Gigabit Pro for, God, it's been like 4 years now. We've had it where they provide you with 2 gig symmetrical. The problem is it costs about $1,000 to get it put in.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to pay that. I've done a couple
Right.
of them. They come out. Most of the customers that have ordered that already have a rack pre-installed somewhere, and we install a Juniper switch with, again, the fiber line coming in. That's 2 gig symmetrical. The short answer to it is there's not really much of a market for it because most people don't care. I know I sound crass with that.
Right, yeah, you're right. Most people are only downloading, not uploading.
They're not going to kill themselves to market something out that maybe a low single-digit percentage of customers are actually going to care about.
Right.
So it really isn't a question of them having the ability to do it or not. It's a question of do they find it to be worthwhile from a bottom-line standpoint.
Right.
There is a lot more threshold available and potential with upstream, even in the existing coax setup that you're using right now. But again, it's something that most people just don't seem to have any demand for positive feedback in remote spec too.
Yeah.
So the DOCSIS 3.1 standard that these gateways are using for the gigabit delivery, they have the capacity to add a lot more in the way of upstream. It's just been kind of a slow process, them rolling it out as demand dictates it's necessary.
Right.
Even now, frankly, we're coming up on a year since they rolled this out. People ordering it are pretty far and few. We had a small bunch of them come in when they were promoting it early on, but it's just not something that we install all that often.
Right.
Interpret that as you will. Just my opinions.
Mm-hmm. We are back downstairs to do the speed test after the install. So this is what we're getting upstairs, and let's see what we are getting downstairs as far as the speed test is concerned. See the difference between different areas in our house. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay. Still very, very fast. Not that much difference downstairs. And let's simultaneously run a speed test on our phone, just to kill two birds with one stone. Okay, still fast. Let's do another one on here. This one seems to be going significantly slower. On our phone, I'm getting 434 megabits per second. Look, this one I got 328 megabits per second downstairs. And upload speed for the phone, I'm getting 35. This one I'm going to take as a fluke, because this seems like off. Or maybe it's accurate. I don't know. Do one more time. Boom. And look, it just jumps like it was before. Well above the 400. So, as you can see, there is a difference now. There is a difference of where you are in the house. But once again, on the phone, I'm getting a little higher than what I'm getting on the MacBook Pro. I'm getting 404 on the phone, and I'm getting 365 on the MacBook Pro for download speeds. Uploads down here, I just got 21. On the phone, I just got 27. Final test for both devices. That might have been a fourth for the MacBook, actually. All right. Final test. Boom, 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 boom. Who's going to get a higher score? Looks like the phone might beat 277 megabits download speed, 420 megabits download speed. Upload speeds, looks like I'm going to get around 19 for the cell phone and 20 something, 31.7 for the MacBook. Alright, internet speed test by Google. Google, I'm downstairs, I'm still getting a fast speed, 1 gig. That's crazy. Didn't do Google before we did Xfinity speed test. Let's go back to that. Speed test by Xfinity. Boom. I'm not going to do it on my phone, guys. It's just... that was weird. I'm getting 490 megabits per second download and about the same 41 upload. Oops, something went wrong. Interesting. Let's do it again. First time I've seen that message. This is just ridiculous. Speeds are all over the place. 754. And again, the upload speeds are pretty much consistent. Alright, one more. Last one, because that was kind of weird. Wow, 860. So, again, this Xfinity is all over the place. Xfinity speed test app is all over the place. So, something went wrong, it's telling me now. Well, alright. Just for, you know. So I'm pretty much getting the same speeds based on this Xfinity app downstairs as I am upstairs. We are upstairs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin our speed tests again. Xfinity over here. Xfinity speed test over here. And Ookla speed test over here. This one isn't doing anything. I don't know what's wrong with it. Error occurred. Look at that. Super fast upstairs. Just like downstairs. Xfinity keeps on giving me errors. Let's go to Ookla. Ookla speed test upstairs. On the phone, it's giving me 230 megabits per second download. And on the computer, it's giving me something similar to what I got downstairs. Very, very fast. To the phone again. So these are the increases in the numbers that you would get if you upgraded to the Xfinity 1 gig system. The phone, it looks like it sucks. It's connecting to Hotwire Fission. This is connecting to something else, Newcastle, Delaware. So maybe that's what the difference is. I don't know. But this is definitely not connecting to the same network that the computer is connecting to. Maybe that's why the computer's getting much faster speeds. I don't know. 673 versus something significantly slower on the phone. 97. But on the phone it says something different that it's connected to. This is connecting to Newcastle, Delaware, and this is connecting to Hotwire Fission in Philadelphia, PA. So I'm pretty sure that that's why I'm getting different speeds in this one. Alright guys, so I think we've actually tested enough, and you see that there is a great difference when you get the Xfinity 1 gigabit system. Overall, I'm gonna say that based on the testing that I did before and the testing that I did now, that it is worth it, and that if you want fast internet for the money, not that much, if you're doing business online, and it's worth it to invest in this. Even if you're uploading videos like me, uploading videos to YouTube, it's super worth it, because just to be able to take a large file and upload it to YouTube or to other sites, to your personal website, I think it's worth it. I don't know why I keep on getting errors on this test, but it's worth it to me. So it's your boy. Hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching my video. Sorry it was so long, but I wanted to answer some questions and do some things that you guys wanted me to do on this video. So yep, it's your boy. Same speeds as downstairs, and I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope this was helpful, and share it with your friends. Peace.